So this is the Gamechanger Lite, and you have the Gamechanger, the full-on, you know, girthy Gamechanger, the Gamechanger Lite, and the Gamechanger low profile. The low profile doesn't have this. The Gamechanger Lite has this, and it's a little extra padding here. I basically cut mine off with a steak knife, just like I did here too with the Gamechanger, and I like that better for me. But you know, a lot of people will like that toe, you know, this pad right before your toes start. But I love how heat moldable these are. You know, you put they come kind of almost flat, and then, you know, look at this one. You can kind of see it just totally molds to my foot. I really like it. You know, it really molded around my heel cup. It really just worked along my arch. It just, basically, I just took it, cut it according to how my, you know, I put these in my Adidas Tactical ADVs and my Adidas Xera, and I just took out the Adidas thing, followed the cut here, you know, left the sides, threw it in the oven like they instructed, like 225 for 8 to 10 minutes, slapped them in my boots, stepped in them, hung out in them for a while, and I have, you know, great arch support, great shock absorption. You know, the only complaint with this is I'd love to see something a little less slick and maybe a little bit more heat moldability here, so it can kind of like integrate with the toes a little bit. So like where the toes sit naturally, not like this, you know, but where the toes sit naturally, kind of like have it sink in a little more. So I have a little more grip. But it's really hard to complain about insoles like these at this price point. I mean, you're looking at what's like close, just a little shy of 50 bucks. So, you know, if you wanted a custom orthotic to do everything that I wanted to, you're looking well over, you know, like probably 200 bucks around there with most people. So, you know, I've even had custom, you know, orthotic fitters going, wow, really? 44 bucks for this? That's amazing. So, you know, it's the last step before I would, you know, before you go big and go for a truly customized, you know, insert. But these are great for most people, and it's a far cry from what you get in your boots. So strongly recommended. You know, this is the best for the, you know, if you have a tight fit, you know, from the top of your foot to the heel, this is the best. This is kind of a nice in-betweener. And then the full-on Gamechanger, you know, it's just got a little more girth, a little more foam in there to kind of fit, you know, kind of decrease the, you know, the volume in your boot. Let's say you have a thin, you know, like you might even have a really wide foot, but maybe it's not tall. This might be the better call. But I like all three of these. The shock absorption's amazing. These are really made for snowboarding. They're not ski. You know, they're snowboard and skate, and there's a lot of crossover between the two. And this just adds more shock absorption to your boot. If you want the most, you want to go, you know, Gamechanger. If you want the least, you know, low profile. And then kind of a nice in-betweener is the Gamechanger Lite. And it's just got such a, when I put these in any of my boots, I feel an added bit of shock absorption. It can make a boot with less shock absorption feel better. And then it just really works with how we snowboard. It's not like Superfeet and so many other like lower end companies that try to give you a tight heel cup. They put this hard material from your heel, maybe just a little peekaboo here, all the way through. This is just almost all like, you know, shock absorbent, you know, foam. It's like kind of their proprietary tech, and it really does a good job with keeping the butter on the popcorn, keeping your joints going a little bit further than than they would if they didn't have these underneath them. So, and I just love the heat moldable aspect of them. And you know, this Gamechanger Lite, sorry, is just a hell of an insert for the price, and one of our most, probably one of the most recommendable inserts, and I use these a lot.